Krew Season Podcast. We are back again. This is episode
54.
Go boy. Kenny T is in the building. OT is
If it walks like a hoe, talks like a hoe, acts like a hoe, it damn sure ain't a queen.
I know the dean is in the motherfucking building.
Time out.
Oh, okay. We gonna back up on my shit. Okay. Fuck.
What the fuck was that, Otis?
You've been practicing that all night.
All day for that lame ass intro.
Exactly,
All right, yo, go ahead, man. My bad.
All right, the dean is in
Fuck
the
you, Kenny.
motherfucking building.
See me after
Let me
this.
back up.
Go ahead, Smoke.
Do y'all thing.
Anyways, today on the podcast,
All right, the overseer's in the motherfucking building. I was gonna keep it short, but fuck these motherfucking niggas. They wanna goddamn interrupt the guard, the king, the man of the year, the black lacquer, the goddamn dark wonder, the goddamn the crane service operator, the goddamn get the goddamn 6 cranes ready. I'm pulling it. You hear me? That's who I am.
I think I got 32 aliases. You never seen that shit.
and they all lame.
Oh my
Dookie
god.
juice.
And we're back.
Krew Season Podcast is back again.
Parental advisory.
Soulja Boy's on, man. On this glorious afternoon.
Trying to stop saying the word nigga, and
Cursing.
Yeah,
We just
cursing.
messed up the first
A lot.
but fuck them. Yeah.
minute.
Burp it out. He can burp it out. Long as I don't say the N word and call these niggas
Why are you
niggas.
trying to give him more work?
You know what I'm saying? Well,
Well,
All right, man. Let's get in here, man. Top of the docket is Bow Wow, Soulja Boy. Did y'all see the live?
yeah,
versus?
I seen it.
right.
Of course,
no.
Who did y'all have winning?
I got Draco. Well, let me say this. Like I said
I'm about
before.
to say, come on
Okay,
now.
okay. Look. I got Bow Wow for the ladies because that's what he made hits for. A lot of his hits that he played was for women, right? And then I got Draco for the fake ass gangsters, like the fake ones that want to be, you know what I'm saying, the wannabes. Because Draco had a lot of club hits. That's just reality.
True.
If we talking club hits, Bow Wow ain't even in the round with them.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So if we going that route, Draco won. But if we talking going the lady route, you know what I'm saying, like speaking to the women and all that type of shit, we going Bow Wow. Draco ain't even close to what Bow Wow did in that era. So it just depends on what you judging on. That's the way I took it.
Bow Wow, I mean, Soulja changed the culture. Bow Wow did his thing. He been around for a very long time, but Soulja changed the culture. Soulja's like an AI, kind of. He's just a pioneer, you know what I'm saying, in his own lane, did his own way, you know what I'm saying, didn't care what people were saying about him, had features with the best of them early. So, but Bow Wow won only because he had the commercial hits. So more people knew about that. But
Man, Bow Wow won because Bow Wow won.
Soulja.
His songs was just better.
And he didn't play a few songs. He didn't play a few songs that he should have, but it's all good though.
Soulja left a few on the table
That's what I'm
too,
saying.
and that's what I'm judging the battle on. Like I feel like as far as legacy, I think to be honest, I got him about even.
Yeah.
To be honest, but as far as the battle, I think Bow Wow won.
Bow Wow took it.
Because Soulja was bullshitting. He played
was.
one record 3 times to start the battle off. You can't
high.
come on, fam.
He was on the Perk 30. He was on something.
He playing songs that he left a lot of songs on the table. I feel like that he was supposed to play and didn't. Main one being My Dougie remix. That should have played. I don't know how that didn't play, but yeah. But as far as like legacy, I think it was dope to see him. For one, they funny as hell together. I would love to see him in a reality show.
Pee Wee.
Yeah, I would love to see it.
So that's Pee Wee. That's the one that been digging down.
Hell no.
Bow Wow on y'all bitches, you hear me?
Well, I mean,
You know what I'm saying?
we gonna talk about resume. He up there. He up there resume wise. But yeah, man. I think it was dope because I remember they had a beef back in the day, so it was dope to see them, get past that, be grown men. Both of them had their kids on the stage, but that beef was hilarious.
That beef was hilarious.
Damn, I wish I had the clip queued up, but that shit was with the sound effects and everything. But yeah, man. So I think it was a dope battle. I think I do think Bow Wow won.
Yeah.
Then he brought out all the artists. He brought Juicy J out, Jermaine Dupri. You know what I'm saying? Like he was bringing niggas out too. I'm like, okay, I see you, boy.
Yeah, I mean, you know,
He should have brought Sierra out. I don't know why she didn't come out.
You know why she
went allowing that.
Oh, my bad.
Sierra
my
in
bad.
love.
Allowing that.
Oh,
Sierra
my
in
bad.
love.
My bad.
But
She did that toxicity in her life.
dope battle for the culture though.
Get out of here, demon.
On to the next battle. Did y'all watch the fight last night?
on, man.
Javante Davis
Come on, man.
versus Barrio last night.
That was a good fight. That was good for boxing.
I
all
love that
around.
shit, man.
All around.
That's how you box.
The whole card for the last night was just good for boxing. all
Solid.
around.
That's
I mean-
the thing, man. It's like a lot of these, like especially with the big name fighters these days, they don't be fighting nobody. Or they don't be fighting nobody that is a threat to beat them.
Mm-hmm.
So it was dope to see Tank go up 2 weight classes because he normally fight 130. He went up there and fought at 140, and the dude was 6 inches taller than him.
Mm-hmm.
So for him, you know what I mean, get in. That's how you know the fight good. Like when you stand in front of the TV and you start questioning, man, I could have boxed for real if I would have put a little effort into it.
Yeah, it was a good fight just to see them both go at it. Like none of them just backed off, just tried to win for points. You know, they were trying to, hey, I'm gonna knock you out. You knock me out. One or the other. One of us gonna be knocked out. So yeah, I like that. And it went 9 rounds or 10. It was
11.
11 rounds. He beat him in
And he
11.
folded him up with that little body. Ooh,
Yeah,
with
body-
That body shot was
folded him up.
vicious.
Thing is, he grazed him.
But he knew that I seen in the 8th, after the 8th, the 9th round, I guess his corner told him, hey, knocking him down with face shots not gonna take him out because he got too much heart. So he gonna always get up on headshots.
They told his ass that
So-
he was losing the fight.
That's true,
Buster
too.
Floyd said,
Attack.
That's true too.
Stop that
You
patience
losing on
shit.
the unofficial.
That's true,
You
too.
losing the fight.
But you seen from the 9th on, like the back of the 9 on, all body shots. Them body shots was crushed.
I don't know how that boy made it out of round 8.
he didn't throw a lot of body. He threw like 2 body shots after the
I'm
night.
talking
Literally.
power,
Literally 2.
power shots.
But he only threw
Look
like
at
2.
them
He was
shits.
aiming at his head. He was literally
Looking at
all
them
night.
shits.
All night.
Like, damn.
But that's how you normally do, cause when he fighting them smaller dudes like that, you know, that's gonna fold him up. When you fighting somebody though that's 5'11", you know what I'm saying? Like he kind of, and Barrio is good. That's another thing. We
Yeah,
need to give him
Barrio was
credit.
real good. I can't hate on
Because
that
he was
guy.
like flowing with the punch. He was taking them and like, come on, keep coming,
Be
let's
honest
go.
with you, he deserved it. He deserved another fight.
I agree.
Be honest
That's the
with
reason
you.
why he was undefeated.
He deserved another fight.
I would definitely pay my money to see them fight again. But yeah, shout out to Tank, man. That boy different, boy. Ooh, 5'5", 130
They
on
say,
regular.
Ryan Garcia looking like, I'm not gonna be here.
And Ryan Garcia can box too now.
he can.
Nice,
He can.
nice, but he better stay out the way.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just
Tank
saying
ain't
what they
playing like
saying.
that, boy.
I'm just saying what they saying. They say he running. You know what I'm saying? And I like his hands. I like Ryan Garcia hands. I like what he do. I like that. I like that he be flaunting because he the first that I see right now. He the only Mexican boxer that be flaunting that shit when he in the ring. You get what I'm saying? So I like his swag and all that type of shit. I just want to see him and Tank at the top of their game. You know what I'm saying?
Well, they both are right now.
If I'm talking in the ring, because you can be at the top of your game and avoid each other. But I want to see him in the ring.
Yeah, a lot of people did that. But like Tank is so young, where he got a lot of prime left. He's like 25 or something like that already. But he already got 26 fights on his belt. 25. Boy, he's doing this damn thing. So I gotta give him credit for
So
that.
I want tanking him or tanking Crawford. That's what I would take.
Crawford is too big. What Crawford? What 147? Something like that?
147?
I think so. Or 145, 147, something like that. But yeah, either way, man, boxing is gonna be okay. You know, as long as they prop up the right dudes. And again, shout out to Barrio, man. That boy did his thing, and he just, you know, Tank is just a different kind of dude. But on to the next issue, man. Let's get to some Twitter shit. BBLs, BBLs, fat transfers. Recently, it was a tweet that went viral. Shout out to my girl Diamond, that's Mother Gotti on Twitter. She just came back from the DR getting her BBL or whatever. And when she was on the plane ride back, she say it was 28 wheelchairs or something like that.
God damn.
They called and said, we need 28 wheelchairs to the plane. We need people who are all hands on deck, whoever available.
Niggas sound like the ship was going down.
If you're free, we need you.
But yeah, shout
It
out.
was like that for real?
For real.
Real rap. Diamond put up a video. Shout out to Diamond. She said basically like, cause you know regularly they got the wheelchairs for the older folks, disabled, whatever the case may be. But she say they call for 28 wheelchairs, and she had to get one herself. But she looking around and she say these motherfuckers ain't old. These motherfuckers my age. But everybody that went out there and got their surgeries or whatever, and now they gotta get nursed back to health. A lot of them on bed rest. A lot of them can't really walk. stand up too long, different things like that. But the tweet went viral because it just showed people like how many chicks is out there getting that done. So I bring that up to ask y'all, do y'all feel like BBLs are taking over the world like crack in the 80s? I think that was a tweet I seen. Do y'all think like BBLs are just getting ridiculous at this point? Or do y'all not care?
I don't care, but I think the ridiculous shit in it is what that shit like when they get the ant booties. Yeah, when they get the ant booties, the one with the small stick legs and then the big baboon ass. Like, come on, bro. Come on, bro.
Baboon ass.
That's for real, fool. That's for real. Like you look like a whole baboon out here. You know what I'm saying? Like you really thought that shit was gonna fly and look good to niggas, bro. You know what I'm saying? Instead of getting the right shit like the mommy makeover, the petite shit like that match your body that you can work out and keep together for a long time.
Proportionate.
You know what I'm saying? Instead of having to go see the doctor every 6 months, go get under the knife.
I feel like that may cost a little more.
You get what I'm saying?
You pay for what you get.
Real rap. I know girls that's on their 4th BBL trying to maintain because they don't want to work out. That's the honest to God's truth, and I wish I could say the name, but I'm not a name dropper.
Fourth,
I'll tell y'all when the part over.
That's what I don't like about it.
Yeah.
Once you get it, you got to keep going back. You're gonna want to, and then you're already not happy. Supposedly, you're not happy. So do you want to keep making adjustments? They do something, and you're like, oh, now I want to fix this. Now I want to fix that.
Right.
Like, at what point do you not fix no more? Like, you didn't like what God gave you?
When the nose fall off.
Yeah, I mean, once it starts sagging, because that be the issue. A lot of these chicks feel like that's a substitute for working out. And don't get me wrong, like it's a quick fix, but it's not a long-term situation. So you can go pay that $6 or whatever and get your BBL and be looking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Be looking legit. And then 6 to 8 months later, your ass is right back fat again. Like you gotta maintain that. You gotta work out to maintain that. A lot of these chicks don't find that shit out the hard way. So they done, like I said, 2nd, 3rd, 4th BBL trying to maintain. Especially as they get older. Everything starts sagging. So, but I mean, as far as like, do I care? I don't really care. I mean, it's not my business. Like whatever it takes for you to look good. But
You know
I thought it was funny seeing 28 wheelchairs with chicks that was 20.
How did they even let them on the plane? You know what? We're gonna divide this shit up into 4 parts.
That's a long ass flight too. That's a long ass flight.
I care, but that's not my preference. You know what I'm saying? They can do what they want to do. It's your body. Be free to do it. But as far as Otis, what Otis concerned with, I don't want it. I don't want to date nobody with that.
Okay, so let me stop you right there.
Me.
Got a 24-year-old bad one.
Nope.
5'5".
I don't care.
5'5" with brown eyes. Brown eyes, long hair, all that. But she got, you know what I'm saying? She got a BBL done. You saying that you would turn it down? You saying you would say no if she threw that ass at you?
I ain't wifing.
But you would smash?
I don't know. I got to see her.
I'm talking about bad for real.
Man, if you catch me on the right day, I probably would. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Here this nigga go with the cap. What a cap? We need a cap.
I just said I probably would.
If you catch me on the right day, they can catch you on your day falling apart.
No, because again, I don't like that. So how you gonna force something on me what I don't like?
Okay, you ain't gotta like it, but if she a good looking woman, nigga, like I say, on your day that you falling apart, she wanna throw some ass at you.
That shit gonna turn me off when it just everything just stay together. It ain't no jiggle, ain't no blip blip blip.
Wait. Let me stop you together. Because that's it. We talking about two different things. That PBL got the jiggle.
Yeah.
Because what they do is they take the fat from your stomach, they move it around to that ass. Now the ass shots, you right, that be stiff as a board. You shaking that shit ain't moving, ain't budging at all. But the BBL, you know what I'm saying? I think the only issue with the BBL is how they stomach be looking. That be my only. You know what I'm saying? I be like, damn, that shit don't look right. Like she curling up and it's just. Like it's not doing nothing. Like it ain't no abs, it ain't no definition, it ain't nothing. Like it look like I don't want to say balled up homework, but like not balled up, but you know you balled it up and then unballed it. Like that's how the stomach be looking.
I just prefer
and like the belly button be like a little bit too far to the left, too far to the right. Sometimes that type of thing. I
prefer natural. She ain't even got to have a 6-pack. I ain't saying you got to have a flat stomach. I ain't saying none of that. I just prefer natural, whatever that is, to that person that I'm gonna be with. That's it. It's natural. That's it. I'm simple.
Kenny, bad one.
Oh, well, you damn sure know I'm a hit. No questions asked.
That's not my business.
That's none of my business what you do to your body.
Yeah.
Whatever makes you happy, how you look, that what makes you happy. I'm not gonna stop that.
And I'm gonna be on the other side.
Yeah. I mean, hey, you attract what you want to attract. If you don't attract nobody, if you do,
Folks say you ain't gotta ask me twice.
hell no.
I'm out here with it.
Oh, you want to fuck? Why we buying drinks if you want to fuck?
I might need to drink if you want to. Let me warm up real quick.
Hell nah. But yeah, so that's my thoughts on it, man. Shout out to everybody out there getting BBL. Shout out to my girl Diamond going viral. See her everywhere on everybody posting her shit, you know what I'm saying? So shout out to her for that. We're gonna keep this thing going. We're gonna stay on the topic of bad bitches. Recently on Twitter, we then got sent this video about 500 times.
We did.
Asking for our commentary on it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna play the clip. Then I want to get y'all response to it.
A guy get me a Benz before and put me in a loft space and, you know, set my whole life up differently than what it was normally. And I feel like if you brought me to like this level, and then we didn't work out, but we're still friends, you know, we didn't have beef and no one cheated. It was just didn't work out. But I still, I wasn't going to move from my space because it didn't work out. I wasn't going to give him back my car because I'm not going to downgrade my lifestyle because me and you are no longer together. And I just feel like if you put me in this space and that was under your budget then, what's the difference now? You know what I mean?
You were my girlfriend. I was fucking you.
Yeah, but I was fucking you. But I personally feel like, no, I'm not moving.
But see, what he did was this, though. He gave you the upgrade, but part of that upgrade is because you're with me.
Yes.
You understand? So let me just go, though. So we didn't work out, me and you dating. You feel me? So I'm supposed to keep paying your loft and keep paying your Benz. Now, I get it. You're a true boss if you do that, and that's the vibe we're getting. But Jazz,
no, it's just I'm not moving, and you're gonna have to deal with it. Either way, you have to pay
stay with me. If not, go see what's out there.
Oh, so then if that's the case, you want me to stay with you for these items and use you basically?
Not for them. If you want to live like this, it comes with being with me.
Okay. So then you would prefer a woman to just stay with you for her items and her lifestyle. My lifestyle is now contingent. My current new lifestyle that you upgraded me to is now contingent on me being in a relationship with you, and that's the only way I can have it in this moment. Then what stops me from just staying with you for that?
Then Jazz, you want him to keep your lifestyle up, keep paying your bills, keep you on that same upgraded level. No, you were dating a man that had money, so dating him came with a lifestyle. But if we not working and our love is dead, I don't owe you to keep paying your car note and your mortgage. I'm not entitled to. Now, if I'm that rich, then okay. But realistically, that isn't really my job. You should find you a man like me and upgrade to him and keep your lifestyle.
But that takes time. So I just feel like if someone had me on a certain pedestal, you're not just because we no longer working, you're not just gonna rip the pedestal from me. Or I'm gonna feel a type of way and just as petty and ruin them things. I'm gonna ruin the car. I'm gonna trash the house.
Sponsor you until you move on.
Not until I move on, but give me, until I
need more time.
The birds.
Thoughts.
Hello.
I'm gonna say, shout out to my boy Chico. My boy Chico Bean said, sounds like poor pussy management. That's what it sounds like to me. Because if you were to do that long and supposedly he elevates your lifestyle, you should be stacking and saving up. So when y'all do break up, you have an easy transition.
Women are not financially sound.
So it sounds like she wasn't doing what she was supposed to do.
She's not financially sound, first of all. Second of all, she's a part-time hoe.
Facts.
That's just what it is. She was there giving up sex for a lifestyle that she wanted. And obviously it ended because he found somebody else to get that part-time hoe from.
She was trash.
I wouldn't say she was trash. I enjoyed you for 6 months. We had to move a new batch in. You got to move out.
They on lease. We told you they on lease.
Wise man once said, shout out to Nino Brown, cancel that bitch. I'll buy another one.
That's right.
I feel like that truly applies in a situation like the audacity of it, right? I don't care how rich I gotta have $2 billion in the bank. I look at this very simply. I was talking about this I can't remember where I was talking about, probably Clubhouse. But I said something to the liking of, it's the same thing like a job.
Part-time job.
Since this is a transactional deal, right? Like I'm getting sex, you're getting the benefits of my life. when the sex runs out, the benefits of my life leaves. And it's very similar to when you're at a job, right? You're at a certain job, you get the company car, you get the company laptop, they give you an iPhone with the company.
Facts.
And then when you get fired, do you get to keep those things?
Needs that back.
We need that or we taking it out the check, baby.
Right.
That is our property.
Bingo. So turn in the phone, turn in the car, turn in your badge, turn in your parking pass, all that. You don't get to keep none of that shit, right? So why on God's green earth do you feel like I'm supposed to keep paying your bills until you find a nigga? Like, no. Matter of fact, because I'm a generous guy. You got to the end of the week to get your ass up out of my spot, or I will call the laws to physically remove you.
We are done.
What happens after me is none of my concern. No. I'm not smashing no more. That's the thing about mutual benefit. It's benefit that goes both ways. So if I'm not getting benefit anymore, why should you?
That's facts.
Because you're supposed to be a boss. You're supposed to be able to take care of that. Even if y'all break up, you're supposed to be solid.
Fuck that.
And that be the problem.
Like the simp.
Fam.
Mm-hmm.
Not
grade A sucker.
Absolutely.
Talking about she gonna threaten to tear up shit. Fam, I will get laws to physically remove you from my place.
Tear it up. You gone.
And I'll send niggas to rob you. But that's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there. If you mess my shit up. That's just how my mind works. But most people, you know what I'm saying, they gonna call laws to get you removed for the purposes. We go file charges, all that shit. All that little check you get from bartending, bottle girl, whatever that shit. I need all that. Go stay with your mama. Go stay with your
I wouldn't
friend.
even do that. I wouldn't even get the laws to come through. Once we done, especially if you're a bartender,
The locks on the door will be changed.
She'll come home from a long day of work.
Hey, that Mercedes, I need to put it in the shop real quick.
It's 2:30 in the morning, you dig? She hit the door, the whole shit changed. Why my light not working? You don't live here.
Get that tow truck to come scoop the whip early.
Nah, fuck all that. I'll report my shit missing, stolen.
Real shit.
Please go find my car. Somebody stole my car. Because you know it's in his name. Because these chicks don't be smart, bro. You can hear how she talking.
That's real shit.
She ain't got nothing in her name.
Nothing.
Not even that. Nigga, I get a record truck to go goddamn pull my shit from her job while she at work. Let me get my shit.
I needs that.
Bring it to me.
I needs that.
All that, like, bro, did you hear what she said? She said, you can't come into my life, upgrade my lifestyle, and expect to just pull it out from under me.
Mm-hmm.
That would sound good if you were married, but you're
Right.
not married. So
Right. If that was marriage, that'll be a different conversation.
That's different.
That's a different conversation.
You're not even his girlfriend.
That's real.
You just a chick that I'm smashing conveniently, so I want to put you up in a spot to where, okay, whenever I get time away from my girl, I can come to this spot, beat you down, and go back home.
and
Like,
ride
that's
around
what you are.
and ride around in a nice car.
Right.
I found you on the sofa at your friend's house. I dare you disrespect me to try to stay in some shit that you don't even.
She said
you should never be in.
She said, "Don't introduce her to a lifestyle that you can't maintain for her."
Do you hear how that sounds?
And the puss look mid too. On top of that.
I don't care how good it is.
That's not happening. When the relationship ends, how long do you give her to move out?
$2 weeks.
Before you stop paying for everything.
Because when the relationship ends, I got to hit again in a week. And then,
One more time for the road.
nah, it's just going to be one last hit. And then that week, she got to move out so my other residents can move in.
Damn.
That's real. And that's got to come in.
And that car is going to be turned in for another one that I'm going to put on lease. 'Cause none of that shit is going to be
Go
bought
clean
car.
it
They're
out.
going to be
Fact.
leased cars for 3 years. Like,
Go clean it out and for the next one.
OT. You funding the chick lifestyle. You break up with the chick. How long before she got to get the hell up out your crib and turn your car keys in?
She got 1 week. I'm going to tell her she got 1 week. Now, if she act crazy, it's going to stay at 1 week. But if she like, give me some time, I just want you to understand, I'll give her 2.
It's valid, man.
But if I just say, hey, you know what this was, what this is, I need that back. If you acting crazy and you might be on tomorrow.
I think you just gotta get a 2 weeks notice. You know, like a job.
like a job.
A 2 weeks notice.
I think it's perfect.
2 weeks notice.
2 weeks is good.
This just ain't.
That's time for you to save another check if you working.
Mm-hmm.
If you working,
She not.
you know what I'm saying. So
Not working.
Well, that's another thing. Is she working?
No.
You know, if I'm funded like that, like I pay for everything, her food, all, and she's not working, I think I got to give her more than 2 weeks. I think
if she is
have
working
to-
or not working,
if she isn't working, like if I'm paying for everything and she doesn't have to work, she ain't doing none of that. You know, I think I owe her right for giving more time.
but I think that would be our
if
fault.
she's a good woman. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going
She's a good worker or a good woman.
a good woman.
But I mean, she is filling a job, right?
You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
I'm saying like good, like she's just cool, just good, chill woman. We just not working out. I think I give her more than 2 weeks.
if she's mature,
time to say, hey, how much money you got? We just going. How much money you got saved up? If you ain't got none, hey, I'll give her 2 weeks, but I might show a little cash. Hey, here's some cash to get you by for the next month.
As
At
if
your
you
own
balling,
spot.
balling.
But hold tight.
your own spot.
Context, because you speaking like
Right.
it ended amicably.
let's say
amicably.
she had
Yeah,
another nigga over there.
amicably.
on balance.
That's how you say it?
I'm saying on balanced terms.
Amicably.
On balanced terms, I think she deserves the right to have. If she doesn't have any money, to get some time, and I say, hey, here's
She wouldn't give you no time.
here's $4,000. Go pay for your month, your rent, wherever you got to go.
You too nice, Kenny.
For 3 months. I am nice. I got the money.
But I mean, in the situation he's presenting, it makes sense,
Right.
Because like he said, it's ending amicably. It's like we're on good terms. Hey, look, man, it's not working. We're gonna go our separate ways. But that's not how it ends.
That's
man.
20 that's 20%.
we're
That's
just
20%.
saying.
Well,
I'm just saying that
You
at that
hoping
point.
it ends
Right.
good.
If it don't end like that,
There we go.
Then
Come
what we doing?
on. Let's get to it.
If it end like if it end because, I mean, we can make all kind of.
She came up to your job, start wilding, cussing out your boss.
Oh hell no! Oh yeah,
slashing your
got-
tires.
Oh no, you got a week.
Showed up
Or
on you.
you walked in, they had a size 12 and now you wear a size 10. You know what I'm saying? She trying to
Size
say-
17,
You know what I'm
You got a week.
To get that.
Got a week. You got a week. You got a week.
taking
Not in
the
my
clothes
place.
too?
If you want to fuck somebody else, go somewhere else. But you're not in my place.
Man, she said that
You let her keep the
can't
clothes and
upgrade her
bags and all
lifestyle.
that. Just the car. You want the car. You want the keys back.
Oh, what kind of bag am I buying her?
I'm just
Birkin.
No, I'm not buying no girl like that Birkin. No, they're not getting that thing. She better be my wife to get a Birkin
Hey,
or
Gucci
you
bag, YSL
know,
bag.
if it's like a $1,500 bag, yeah, keep it. I don't give a fuck about that. Keep it.
smooth.
Fuck that, I need
If I'm making that much,
Bro, so I can put that on the street, get at least 75% back.
You know what I'm saying?
At least that.
if I'm making that
real.
much money, I'm not worried about
I know.
that.
Yeah, you millionaire. That ain't nothing. Ain't
If I'm
shit.
making,
Fuck that,
if
I'm worried
pulling-
about every penny. You hear me?
It's the pettiness in me. Like it ain't about the
you're right.
money.
Ain't about the
It's
money.
the pettiness in me.
I agree. I agree.
I'm not gonna want to deal with that drama. I'm not gonna want to deal with that headache.
I'm
just
all
trying to
about
get
the
them out my
drama at
face.
that point.
I'm gonna say, okay, hey, you keep your bags, you keep
Be
the
like-
clothes, but be out in a week.
Like Chris Rock will head of
Car,
state.
Get out of here.
the car not yours. The furniture not yours. This place not yours. You can keep the bag. You can keep the groceries in the fridge. I don't give a fuck about that. But you got to get out in a week.
Leave my Simply Orange in there. Smooth.
I need
I'm gonna
that
bring the
too.
question to you, big dog.
Yeah, that's
You dealing with a chick, you funding her lifestyle, paying for her apartment, hypothetically, paying for her Benz. The relationship ends. How long
How does it end?
does she have
You need to say how it
to
ends.
get up out the
How
spot?
did it end? How did it end?
It ends amicably.
So balanced. We good. It was good terms.
Oh.
It ends
good?
amicably.
First we need a good response.
Okay, so if it ended good, I give you that week. I give you
Wait.
I give you a week. If it ended good, I give you a week.
Say, give you a week.
7 days.
I give you 7 days, 7.5 days to be honest with you, because I got to wake up on Saturday, on Monday. The next Monday we ended on the Monday. So
Just to check and see if
7.5.
you out.
You know what I'm saying?
You might have some
7.5
time,
days.
you know.
You get what I'm saying?
By 9 o'clock Monday.
Yeah.
Before the
Shit
business
like
hours.
that. Right.
You got to be in the least office to find you in the spot.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm looking out for you on the cool.
So yeah, by 7.5 days, I give her that. Yeah.
Okay, new scenario. You walk in the crib from work, a long, hard day at work, and you see Pee Wee size 14 by the kitchen cupboard.
He had some ones.
I hear you.
Fresh ones. Because he got good taste.
Dior ones.
Dior ones.
Dior ones. Oh, she got to go that day. Yeah, she got to go that. I need everything in that second. Yeah,
You putting out on the street?
Nigga. Nigga. Her and what's that rat from Ratatouille? Her and them gonna be best friends. Oh, she gotta go, yeah. She gotta go. Nigga, any shoe in there, you gotta go same day. It ain't no week, couple days. These niggas friendly. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all that. I supported you this whole life. I done gave you everything. You ain't have to pay no bills in your name, no car in your name, none of that shit. You got a fly ass car, you got a nice ass fucking loft, sky ride, some goddamn well, and you dare have another nigga shoe in here, another nigga shirt on. You got some shorts talking about they was mine, nigga. That's an XL. I'm gonna do that.
I'm a 2X. They too small for me.
Yeah, them fuckers
they
you
can't
talking
hold
about.
with me.
You know what I'm saying? Hell nah, man. You gotta go right there. I'm calling the police right now.
You sitting up back the hill, bro?
You trespassing. When they get there, do you know this woman? No.
Never seen her in my life.
I used to know her. She still got my number. I've been out of town for 3 months. I come back, she in my spot. I don't know what's going on.
I don't know how she got in.
I don't know how she got in. Get her stupid ass out of here.
Okay, but how do you feel about the notion, right, that she said you upgrade her lifestyle? Because you know what? This is another thing that I got to introduce context. When I was arguing on Clubhouse, there was a lawyer there, a divorce lawyer, and she said something that just blew my mind. She said that legally, the girl has a right to remain in that apartment until she can find solid living outside of it.
That's a lie.
How was that?
Right, because
right.
I'm not sure. She used some kind of legal jargon. I wasn't really familiar. I was just so taken aback.
Squatting or something like that.
I don't know. It's something similar. But
it's
she
because
said
he already
that,
offered.
Well, it was because she's been living in this dwelling for a certain amount of time. I think she had to be there for like a year or something like that. And if it's past a year, you can't just put her out on the street, even if her name is not on nothing. You can't just put her out on the street like that.
I don't know about that because in the state of Texas, baby, your name ain't on no type of bills, none of that shit there. Your ass is out on the streets.
But that's what she said.
I don't know the legal side of that, so I can't say yes.
Right. Which again threw me off because you already know my view. I'm in there hard left. Get out right now. We ain't waiting no week. We ain't waiting no couple days. Get out now.
Can you imagine walking into that type of situation and she in there getting beat down?
Fam.
You paying for everything,
but you're not.
Bitch.
But at the same time, that's not your gal.
That's real, but
so
that's your place.
I understand that,
You know
but
what
if it's
I'm saying?
in my place that I'm paying for it,
That's
that can't
your
happen.
place, fool.
If it's at somebody else's place,
that's cool.
Cool.
You pay because you paying for exclusivity.
Yeah,
Exactly.
That's what you paying for.
he can't be beating you down to that.
Bro, you
that
paying for
sunrise.
the car,
No,
you paying for
I agree.
the fucking rent in
me
that
wrong.
bitch, and you paying for all the bills. No name, her name is on nothing.
But for her, it's like I only see this nigga 3 times a month.
And then you just
That's cool. That's cool. Hey, go do your thing outside of the sky rise, high rise, and the house. Do it outside of that.
You know what I'm saying?
Because you know he broke in there. You know he broke, or she would be at his crib.
damn, man.
Or maybe he just like the view of back shot.
Over the city. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? What's wrong with that?
You hit the door, she don't hear you. She on the wall getting beat down on the glass. Yeah.
Somebody got to die, man. That's what it is.
Walk in like on How to Be a Player.
Oh my God, fam, Jesus Christ. But yeah, man. Like I always say, man, prayers out to everybody involved.
All parties involved.
We're gonna move on to the quick hit segment. Okay, we got sent a video, and I'm just gonna play the clip. I think it was Red sent it, if I ain't mistaken. Hold on, I might need a little second to find it.
Did we already change the camera?
Yeah, we good.
Did.
Yep. Okay, I found it. Hold on.
No
I hear
complications.
people,
No
even some
complications
people
this
in my
time.
circle who have businesses saying they can't get people to come to work. The intimation is that these people are somehow lazy. What these people are is having an opportunity to make decisions, to breathe for a while. Yes, they're getting some are getting unemployment, some have gotten stimulus money, and some just don't want to go back to the same horrible situations they were in before. A lot of people had to do the job they were doing. And this situation made them maybe realize how short life is, or maybe realize they were best suited for other things. But all it did was give them a chance to open their eyes. It's interesting how some of the hardest working people on the face of the earth and certainly in this country, are now called lazy because they don't want to go back to the same BS you put them through when they were their last. Look at American Airlines. American Airlines got billions of dollars in surplus money, and they can't even get staff. They can't get. What did you do with the money that the country gave you to stay viable? Why was Southwest and United and why is Delta? Why are they not having these problems? You look at the small people and blame everything on them. This is the first time many of them. What if you just said, you know what? I don't want to be in this industry anymore. I want to do something else. And this thing is open your eyes and give you an opportunity. What if you save your money and you want to take some time off and you can just breathe? What if you decided that this situation, this pandemic, has exposed you to things, and you know what? I can do better with my life. What if you went to school? Why do they call people who work the hardest the laziest? No one works harder than poor people. No one works hard. And this may be the first time in many of their lives they had a choice. At the first time that they had to decide, they get a choice to decide how they're going to spend the rest of their life. A choice to decide who they want to give their talents to. A choice to decide how they'll live. Lazy is the people who dole out government money that we pay in like it's their money. Lazy is the people who get billions and billions of dollars and mismanage that. Poor people, it is so expensive to be poor that almost no one can afford to do it. And for the first time, certainly in this country history, some of them have a choice not to be screwed over at a menial job and treated poorly. Enjoy yourself. You know, it's funny because as poor as a lot of people are, as bad as the economy was, some people got very, very rich. And generally, these are the owners of these places that want you to come back so they can screw over you.
That's a fact.
Eventually, yeah, they're going to have to go back. Eventually, yeah, they're going to have to make a decision. Eventually, but it ain't today. And today is maybe, in these days, these few months, maybe the first time in their lives that they got, in their working lives at least, that they got a choice to decide the future of their lives, the future of their children. It's the first time they got to say no to somebody. That ain't lazy.
Thoughts? I guess the title of the video was "No one works harder than poor people."
I
How y'all feel about
respect
that?
it, bro, because he's part of the goddamn 5%, 3% type of shit. He got millions of dollars, and he recognized what it is, what it really is out here, and a lot of them won't do that.
Yep.
So DL Hughley always, from what I seen, DL Hughley always been a real one, always been. You get what I'm saying?
And a few scandals, but
Man, if you scan, hey, who hasn't? Who hasn't?
me.
You get what I'm saying? I'm talking about when you get that high, baby.
Who hasn't?
When you get up that high, who hasn't? You got to step on a few people to get where you need to be, baby. That's just what it is. We're gonna have to step on some niggas when we start rising. That's just what it is.
I'm not with it, but go ahead.
You gonna be with it, Sarley. Don't worry about it. But yeah, I respect everything he said, man. Hey, fuck them motherfuckers that want you to be a slave to them, and they went out here and got billions and billions of more dollars through the government, and then want you to come slave for the same minimum wage that's been going around. And these the same people that's donating to these senators and these goddamn these state senators and these federal senators and all these motherfuckers that's trying to push up minimum wage, and they paying them on the back end to keep it low. You get what I'm saying? So fuck them people. Fuck all them motherfuckers. So I feel you, DL Hughley, man.
Yeah, I would agree. I think poor people work the hardest because we don't have the information necessary to be able to monetize and work in an efficient fashion. I think what keeps the 1% in the 1% is that information, and a lot of them stockpile it and hoard it and don't really give it out that much. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of poor people or people that's in poverty don't really know even where to get that information. Like, you can go on Google, but it's only so much that you can learn on Google as far as like investing, secrets, little tricks, shortcuts, different things like that, little tax evasions that you can, you know what I'm saying, whatever. Like, you got to like really dig deep into that to really get that knowledge, to whereas those people in the 1%, they pass that kind of information around at coffee in the morning. So it enables them to keep going. But you got a lot of poor people that work hard every day, 16-hour shifts, 15-hour shifts, and not making nothing. You know what I'm saying? Compared to those people in that 1%, they don't really work that hard no more. They probably did at one point, but now not so much.
Rolling in.
You know what I'm saying? All they doing is wake up, checking their portfolio. Okay, you know what I'm saying? We up on this stock, we down on this stock. All right, whatever. My real estate brought in, okay, 12,000 this month. We down 1%. Okay, we got to kind of get that in. We're gonna get that to 20%, 20,000 next. It's that type of thing.
Most young meetings be about more money.
Right. You know what I'm saying? But I think it boils down to just information. And I think what D.L. Hughley's saying is profound, because with the COVID, like a lot of the poor people who hadn't had time before to really sit down and weigh things, sit down and research things, sit down and sharpen our knives, and feels that we was kind of forced to overlook because we needed the money right now. But with this COVID shit, you sitting at home, you got a lot of time. You researching how to start a business, which is why you see such, the uprisings that you do in that regard. We done probably had more business started in the past year than in history, because a lot of people have a lot of time and they researching things and they getting familiar with these tax laws and they getting familiar with how to start these LLCs and, how to maintain a business and how to put a team together. And, social media is another thing that's bringing people a lot of money. I know at least 5 people that quit their jobs and just became full-time social media, you know what I'm saying, influencers.
Yep.
And making damn near just as much as influencers as they did on their job, if not more. Mm-hmm. So what he's saying is profound. People are opening up their eyes, and we are finally, I guess, we have time to be able to pick our head up from the rat race and do the research we need to get the information that those 1%ers been having all their lives. So, yeah, I agree. We had a pivotal time right now, man. What y'all boys think about that?
And I think sometimes, too, in some cases, shit, you don't have a choice. I mean, some people got families to provide for.
Right.
And they see a need, you know what I'm saying? Whether it's selling plates or some type of stuff that's going on now, T-shirts and decorating the mugs and stuff like that. People, all types of businesses like that, which people need. You know what I'm saying? One of my friends do balloons and setting up for different events and shit like that. That's a need all the time. Baby showers, weddings, get-togethers, birthday parties. That's happening all the time. Mm-hmm. So, get you a couple posts with some nice stuff. You set. You know what I'm saying? You're starting to get some nice business coming in. So, yeah, this definitely has, had the opportunity for a lot of people to really get in their bag and stuff like that. And then it help you, I feel like, make you know more of what you're worth. Because you go from working to X amount of time, whatever that is, to you being by yourself. Like for me, for example, you can set your own prices. I get up and go to work when I want. Right. You know what I'm saying? As long as I'm free and I'm able to do it, let's rock with it. Versus you having a set time, gotta go deal with this, gotta, deal with staff, gotta go to staff meetings, gotta all this extra stuff when you don't have to do all that. So, yeah, I definitely think this definitely woke a lot of people up, had some time to think and reflect, and if they had any type of drive or passion that they had before, it's like now's the best time to do it.
Right. Kenny, what do you think about this?
I agree to a certain extent. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna say every poor person is the hardest working person out there.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
For sure, yeah.
And I'm not gonna say most of them are the hardest working either.
But they showing up.
I'm kind of on the flip side, because I do believe minimum wage should be raised higher. If he's talking in that sense, like the pay for people, making $7.25 or how much, whatever it is nowadays, is ridiculous.
I agree.
Since the rent goes up every year, nowadays minimum wage should go up extremely high every year. Cost of living, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But I do believe there's some people that took advantage of the unemployment situation.
Oh, yeah.
They got that money and they just sit at the house and spend it, blow it, like the PPP loans.
Right.
They got that money, they got it and blew it. They didn't do no saving, they didn't do no investing. They just tried to find another way to scam some more money. Mm-hmm. And that's the side I don't agree with. There's people like me that still working, still got to pay them taxes every month.
A lot of fucking taxes.
Every week, a lot. You know what I'm saying? And that's just to go to finance people that don't want to work now. Right. I think a lot of people took advantage of that. They're like, hey, if I'm getting whatever minimum wages was, unemployment was like, what, $1,600 every month or something like that?
Yeah, it was up there.
Ridiculously high.
Depending on how much you was making, though.
Mm-hmm. And it was ridiculously high. And I'm sitting there working, my 12-hour shifts, and I think I work over maybe like 96 hours every 2 weeks. And it can be more than that. Most of the time it's more than that. And I got to pay $2,500 in taxes every 2 weeks.
That's a nigga check.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a nigga check.
That's like, damn,
You talking about the side that most people don't see, though.
See, like the middle class, like the people that's really working, you know what I'm saying, that's working hard. I work this overtime to make more money, but then I got to pay more money into to support people that's not working. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm on the flip side of it. But I do believe minimum wage should go higher, and I do believe some people did see the light and like, hey, I have a talent to do something else, and I'm gonna go do that and see where that takes me.
Yeah.
And I think the reason why United Airlines, I think it's United Airlines, right?
Right.
They can't find the work. They're not trying to American Airlines. They're not trying to benefit their employers and the people that they employed beforehand. They're not trying to add more benefits to it. They're just trying to say, hey, just come back to the regular shit you were doing before. No,
because all them big companies, they take away a lot of shit. We talking great health cares. We talking pensions. There's only a couple employers on the planet that's offering pensions, bro. We talking $1 billion establishments. Never go bankrupt.
And they ain't cutting from the top either.
You get what I'm saying?
And even those pensions is nothing in comparison to what they was years back, decades ago. Like people could retire on the pension, and I'm cool for the rest of my life. But now, shit.
Yeah, cost of living went up. Shit, that's why you need 2-income household. You know. You know what I'm saying?
But they want you to starve out here. These are the same people that don't want minimum wage to go up. They want to see people starve out here.
It's just like the flights nowadays. They know people gonna start traveling more, so they raise the flight prices to a ridiculous amount of money. You got bailouts for the whole COVID situation. Right. Nobody was even flying. Right. And you got bailouts to not even have to spend money on no plane, no gas, no employees, no nothing. And what did you do with that money? No idea.
Gave it to
strap their pockets.
They upstairs. Everybody on the board.
Yep. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
and the CEO got that money.
Yep, strap their pockets.
And then when it was time to go back, none of them wanted to come out. Well, that wasn't even a conversation. I can bet any type of money on that.
They were just this. I mean, laid out.
They was like, look, hey, what we gonna do is we gonna make these flights double the price.
Literally.
And we gonna pay
2 years.
Cut back on staff.
Because everybody's so ready to go do something. They've been sitting in the crib for a year.
Yep.
Yeah, don't worry about them people. They're gonna pay it. So, they're gonna go in debt over paying.
I'm flipping on both sides, but I agree with what he's saying.
Yeah, man. I think now is such a dope time right now. I think this COVID was necessary. Like sometimes you gotta break everything down to rebuild it the right way. And I think that's a lot of that is what's happening, man. Like you got people. I'll be talking to people at the job. You know what I'm saying? And everybody's mind is on something else compared to beforehand. It was just, again, you caught up in this rat race. It's like, okay, I want to work at this, this, that, and the third. Like, and the wild part about these jobs is something that I'm realizing at this point. You know what I'm saying? Is that at a lot of jobs you can work as hard as you possibly can for as long as you possibly can. That check gonna be the same.
Yep.
Yep. And I think that's people are really starting to wrap their mind around that, and they're starting to rub people the wrong way. Like, fam, I'm putting in 60 hours some weeks, 55, you know what I'm saying, depending on how, clothes fall or whatever the case may be, and I get the same check, and that bothers me. But again, with this COVID stuff, you had time to really sit down because I'm at the house all day.
But yeah, Jim can be the cousin of one of the board members and come on, don't work hard a day in his life.
Right.
Do some goddamn PowerPoints every Tuesday or every other Tuesday and get paid $400,000.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
And he ain't half as skilled as 90% of the people that's up under him, which is another thing.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
They want you to work hard. They want you to they want you to meet in a certain quotas and all that type of shit.
Busting your ass.
You get what I'm saying? That shit killing you, really. It's really killing you. You can't even go to the doctor because they starving you so much.
You don't even have time.
You get what I'm
about to say you be scared to miss work. Some people scared to miss work.
Exactly.
You miss one day of work, you can't pay bills.
You got these motherfuckers above you, barely got education, barely. You know what I'm saying? And they only got on because they knew one of the motherfuckers that's in power on the board, or they the kid of somebody important up there,
30 years ago,
shit, and they come in making hellified money.
Right.
That's
I
wrong.
can't knock that, because if I had a kid and
You
I
do the
owned
same
a big
thing.
company, I would do the same fucking thing.
I'm not doing that.
Because I mean, education doesn't mean knowledge.
I'm not doing that.
And if my kid grew up underneath me the whole time while I was running this business, he would know more about that business than the person that just got the education.
I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about like a Bill Gates giving his son his business. Of course, you've been around the business.
You just said kid.
I'm saying no. I'm saying
he talking about a lazy motherfucker that just come in.
A lazy motherfucker.
He ain't had nothing to do with the business.
He ain't want nothing to do with the business. He only there because he's starving now. They don't want to give him money. You got to go work a little bit. That's the only reason why he there. It's different from a kid or somebody applying.
That's the one that fucked the company up.
You know what I'm saying?
Sell
That's
it,
different.
Or send them under.
We talking about the lazy motherfucker that just want to fire motherfuckers under him because they got the power. Because that's what they do. That's what they do. You know what I'm saying? And you see the difference in the motherfucker. You see the difference into the motherfucker that actually know about the company. Hey, look, man, I'm trying to get. Well, I know we got a business over here, but I'm trying to put one over here in Singapore and Canada. And that's the motherfucker you want to work for because they a hustler too. Mm-hmm. They on a different scale of hustling, but they a hustler too. Not the motherfucker that just want to come micromanage your motherfucking ass all day. Don't know nothing about your job. Can't tell you how to run this fucking machine or can't tell you how to do your job. Don't know nothing about your job, or when they ask the question, they got to come to you. That ain't the motherfucker you want to work for.
Thanks.
But that's the nigga they put above you.
The thing is, a lot of times it don't even be family. They'll bring in a motherfucker that they just cool with, maybe went to college or whatever the case may be, bring them in right at the supervisor position, right? Because this happened at my job. It happened at a lot of jobs. So whereas they bring a supervisor in there, okay, now he's in charge of me and a couple other people. We done been there 4, 5, 6 years. He come in, he cannot tell you what to do on your job because he don't know.
Exactly.
So it's like, why would you bring this person in when you got people that's 4, 5 years experience underneath them, 7, 8 years experience underneath them, and now they have to teach him their job. Yep. So now I'm doing my job and your job, and you getting paid more money for it. Exactly. That's ridiculous.
We know the company inside and out.
And then on top of that, you not even that same person there. Most of the time, not even applying they fucking self. Right. Not working the over hours. Not coming in early to understand how shit go around here.
A lot of times, too, them niggas be gone in the 6 months, too.
You know what I'm saying?
For real, they just be in and out.
So here's my question for y'all. Y'all own a company or whatever, and I need a job. I'm a good friend, you know. I work hard or whatever, but I need a job. You're like, hey, I got this supervisor position. I already got somebody there, but they can train you to learn the job, so you can make this pay. You can make, $200,000 a year. Right. Let's put it that way. But yeah, there's other person that's down below. You don't know them, but you know they work for you. They're still qualified, but they put in for that same position. Would you give it to me or the person that's been there, but he's qualified, but I need a job?
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do what they do. I'm gonna hire the other person, but I'm gonna create a role for you.
Right.
Okay, but I still have to learn the role, right?
Yeah.
Whatever role it is.
So you got to learn any role.
But it can also be, but I can also send you a different route too. It don't have to be that particular role.
You know what I would do?
But whichever way I go, I would have no idea how that company goes. So I have to learn and ask questions and have other people teach me, right?
Right.
Which y'all are saying is wrong. Somebody asking how to do the job.
No.
Somebody else having to teach a job that you just created a role for, that you could have, if you wanted to create a role, you could have put somebody else that's qualified and create a role for them when they know they're trying to, you know what I'm saying?
Which I get. But my grievance is this. In a leadership role, if I have somebody that has 5, 6, 7 years experience, I'm going to give them the leadership role. I'll give you their position once I elevate them. And then once you learn the business, then I'll create a role at a managerial spot. But I'm not going to bring you in as a supervisor over somebody that been there 6, 7 years already that know the job backwards and forwards. That just don't make sense to me.
Right. So you would just create a role for me, but not for nobody else that's been there for 12 years.
No. I would promote somebody that's on that level and put you in their spot. And that way you can learn the business the same way they did. And then once you get a good grasp of it, and maybe a year, 2,
I wouldn't even put you in that position because I would put you as an assistant to that person. Because if you my homie and I think of you that much, I want you to get close to me as possible.
My whole thought process here is this. This is what I'm trying to get at here. You're willing to create a role for your friend, but you have people that's working there in that same department maybe for 5, 6 years that only could get that one supervisor role. Instead of me having to climb the ranks, you're just putting me above them regardless of what their qualifications were. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, you're just throwing me in the loop. You're not saying, hey, you need to work from the bottom like everybody else. You're saying, you know what? I'm going to put you in this. You got 5 people that's underneath there and there's only one supervisor role. Okay, you gave that to one that's been there for 5 years. But you got the other 4 there that's still trying to, upgrade themselves. And then I just come in out of nowhere. Didn't climb no ranks, no nothing, no experience, nothing. And you just said, you know what, I'm just going to put you above those other 4. And whenever you learn a job in that year or 2, I'm going to bump you above that other person that already had that supervisor role.
But you gotta have intangibles to do it, though.
But that's still wrong regardless, right?
Wait. Look, let me explain to you what I mean. If you were coming into the company and I didn't feel like you had the intangibles to be a leader, Because that's another thing that we're not speaking on.
I'm not putting you in the
If a
supervisor
motherfucker,
role.
like, it's plenty of people that been at the company 10, 12 years, but they don't have leadership capability.
Right.
I know you have leadership capability. So if you will be a better leader
I
than
don't know
them,
about all that.
but let me finish.
You're right. Some people, you're right.
Let me finish.
Some people don't have leadership capability.
Right. This how I know,
I'm saying
right?
Kenny.
But because I'm, you talking about Kenny? Nah, but look,
That joke was trash. That's why.
Come on,
we kept on
anyways,
going.
but look though, this is how I know, and I'm speaking from when I was at Office Depot. When I got there, I was making $9, right? And they had people that been there 9 years, not making $9. And I used to have conversations with people like, damn, bro, like you ain't a manager, bro. Like they just brought him in a year ago. You been here 9? What's going on? He said, man, to be honest, bro, I just, you know what I'm saying? I just like what I'm doing. I'm just cool with this. And it's a lot of employees that are just like that. They want a pay raise, but they don't want that leadership role because I'm going to be in charge of all these people. And if something go wrong, it falls back on me. Right. So again, you got to have leadership intangibles. If you my homie and you don't have leadership intangibles, I'm not putting you in a managerial role. I don't care. It just is what it is. Exactly. Because it's about what's best for this company.
Right. You're going to hurt the company.
But you would give me a job that's paying. Would you give me a job on your company?
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Where would you put
if
me?
you could work it?
Where would you put me?
All right, if you didn't have leadership skills and none of that, I'm putting you at the bottom.
Okay.
I won't put you at the bottom.
Okay.
I'm putting you at the bottom because I want you to understand what it's like to be there. And if you my
But
homie,
what if he already know that?
No.
He just started with a new company.
A lot of these niggas, they don't know what it's like to be down there. A lot of niggas, they've been handed a lot of shit, right? And them be the niggas that fuck your company up or fuck the morale of your company. That's one thing you don't want to have is your morale fucked up with your people. You don't want that. You get what I'm saying? So if I know you ain't got leadership skills and I know you been fucking babied all your life, I'm starting your ass at the bottom. If you don't want to go ahead. Because I got to understand, I got to have you understand what it's like to work hard. Because the moment I start elevating your stupid ass, motherfuckers around you gonna be looking at you. You know what I'm saying? And the motherfuckers you elevating from, they gonna be talking about you. And if they feel like you don't deserve to be there, it's gonna throw everything off.
It is. Because they're gonna, they're gonna talk.
Exactly.
And
it's
then
gonna throw shit off.
As that friend coming in, I wouldn't even want to be put in a managerial role, to be honest, until I get familiar with the company and learn what the hell I'm doing. Like I'm not gonna, I would feel uncomfortable being brought in there just off nepotism. Hey, bro, you manager, you over this 16 people.
Right.
And out of these 16 people,
nothing.
half of them been there 5, 6, 7 years. They know the. I wouldn't want that. Like, bring me in on their level, and then I'm going to outwork their ass for a couple years, and then you can put me there because now I have an understanding of the business. But just bringing outside people in, all right, bro, yeah, man, you manager.
And then with you being my homie,
we're not
if
doing
you
that.
my real homie, you gonna let me know what's going on at the bottom, how my workers actually feeling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I wouldn't bring you in at the bottom. That's smooth. Hey, but I mean, I'm bring you in mid level.
I'm gonna put some money in your pocket.
I just asked that question because
I'll put your ass at the bottom.
We pose this question. People that apply for jobs with all the knowledge and qualifications, and then all of a sudden their friend comes around with no qualifications. The friend's gonna get a job, and then we bitch about it. We say, hey, that ain't right. You know what I'm saying? But we would do the same thing. We would literally do the same thing.
I'm not doing that.
But I wouldn't do the same thing.
If you're gonna give me a job, right?
Yeah.
Regardless.
I'm gonna give you a job,
and there's
entry level.
And there's other people that want to work for your company, but they didn't get the job because I took it because you gave me a job.
Yeah, but you're qualified for the job. I'm not gonna put you in a situation that I know you can't handle.
I just said a job, period.
But I think that happens. That happens everywhere.
I'm just saying there's other people that wanted a job.
That happens everywhere.
That happens literally everywhere.
I know it happens everywhere, but I say we complain about when people come in and add their friends to the company,
right.
with no quality, and we have other people that have I can have 3 degrees.
I feel you.
And B has no degrees, and Otis owns the company,
right?
And I applied for your company 3 times, Otis. I didn't get the job for some reason, whatever, but I still applied. And all of a sudden, I know B got the job. Yeah. He had no qualifications for the job, but I know he got a job because he was your friend.
Right?
Do you think that's right?
It ain't right, but that's life.
But
depends on how much you know, though.
It doesn't.
That's the thing.
I'm more than qualified on paper.
You saying that I don't know shit?
I'm more than qualified.
Go work somewhere else.
I'm more than qualified on paper.
Yeah, I know what he's saying.
On paper, though.
Yeah.
It's a big difference. It's plenty of motherfuckers that got degrees that don't know shit like that.
That's very true.
But we're talking about getting an opportunity for a job interview.
Interview was trash.
I ain't talking about the interview. I'm talking about okay. Look. You went to college. You got 3 degrees. Yeah. I got a homeboy that been working in a similar position for 10 years, but he just want to spot in my position. He don't have no degree.
No. I didn't say that.
That's what I'm saying.
No,
which is what I would hire on his qualifications. No, can you work the job?
What I'm saying is, I said you had no degree. You don't have no experience at the.
Okay, yeah. Oh, okay, you know no.
But I said a lot of people.
You're right.
But I'm asking Otis this question: would you still give B a job? Would you create a job for B to work if he needed somebody to work?
Yes, because I'm trying to put some money in his pocket.
Okay, and I have no job, but I have all these degrees, but I'm just trying to get a job somewhere.
But I'm not giving him your job you applying for.
That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't give him. Yes, I said I would create one. Some kind of way, whether it's an assistant or if it's a runner, you pick up certain products.
You pick up material for the company.
You know what I'm saying? I would try to find a way to create something to put money in your pockets. I'm not saying I would just replace a whole job, because if the job says you need X amount of experience, I'm not about to just throw somebody that don't know nothing and just throw them in that position, because you can mess up.
Throw them at a managerial.
What I'm saying is y'all are creating a position out of nowhere for somebody with no experience when you have a job that only can fill one spot with 4 people that have experience. And you couldn't create a job for them.
But I'm saying the job.
You know what I'm saying? I know what I'm doing. I have my friend.
I get what you're saying.
I see what you're saying.
But I feel it's wrong that we cut a lot of people. That's why a lot of people that have degrees.
To me, it's wrong when you put a motherfucker there that don't know shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's the wrong.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? That's the wrong end.
But if I can create a job where you're still doing something, you may not need experience. You, like I said, you may be a runner. You may be picking up product. I may just need you ordering some shit.
Like if I put you in a position,
you don't need experience for that.
The people I'm
just worried about you putting money in your pocket.
You got to go to the people making less than you to learn some shit. That's wrong.
That's my grievance. Is the managerial. Wrong. Now the regular entry level, I'm whatever. But I'm not a motherfucker that don't have no experience come in and be a manager. Yes. A lot of people be doing that.
A lot of people do that.
A lot of people do that.
And that's wrong. How the fuck you gonna put him as a manager? This motherfucker been there 8 years.
Mm-hmm. That's wrong.
And he know the company backwards like the back of his hand. And he come in with 0 experience and a manager.
He just has leadership qualities, like you said.
Yeah. But he don't.
Hey, that's what y'all said.
Right. But just like O said, motherfucker be out of there in 6 months because he don't got it.
Because he don't care.
He don't got the leadership qualities.
Y'all got to do both sides. You just said it. He had 8 years, but he don't have leadership qualities.
I've seen both.
My friend has leadership qualities, but he just don't have the experience.
I seen right. And I'm going to bring him in at entry level. I'm going to bring him in at entry level, and you can work your way up.
I've seen people come in.
The only reason why I'm bringing you at entry level, because I gotta have my guys that's working there already respect you. You get what I'm saying? If I bring you at manager off the rip,
they're gonna ask what you do.
Exactly.
They're gonna ask. They're gonna try to pick some kind of way. They're gonna find out what you know about the company or what you do.
I run the risk of losing a 10-year seasoned employee because I wanted to put your stupid ass in a fucking supervisor position. No, I'm not doing it.
To be honest with you, I be honest with y'all. I would put y'all in supervisor positions, but then I would fire y'all just like a fire. Call you to my office. Sit down, Anthony.
Close the door.
I'm firing y'all to make sure the company.
Leave it open. This gonna be short.
Leave the door.
It's not your fault. It's my fault
for putting your ass in the game.